then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if...
Excellent challenge, uncompromising. Llorente, Jimenez driven forward. Llorente, Jimenez driven forward. But oh, easy pickings there. De Jong, and here's Rashford. Dani Olmo, De Jong, João Cancelo. Oh, super find. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Aim forwards. João Cancelo. Molina. Llorente. And here's Griezmann. And he's managed to get free. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Baina. And here's Griezmann. Cleared without complication. And claimed it back swiftly. Baina. And he welcomes it in. It's Griezmann! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
João Cancelo. Dani Olmo. And here's Yamal. Dani Olmo. Gonzalez. Molina. Rafinha wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. Rafinha. Nice physical challenge. Great defending, strong and determined. Araujo. Balde. Araujo. Kubasi. Dani Olmo. Kubasi. And it's played forward. Rafinha is onto it in a flash. That is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Jimenez gets across to intercept that. Balde. Araujo. Kubasi. De Jong. Araujo. Dani Olmo. Araujo. Rafinha. Balde, gently done. Dani Olmo, gently done. Jimenez. Quality ball. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Now it's Rashford. Yamal. And here's Rashford. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Llorente does really well to win the ball there. Jimenez shifted upfield. Griezmann. Out to the left it goes. And here's Baina. Now it's Griezmann. Alvarez takes a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
João Cancelo. Rafinha. Balde. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely intercepted. Jimenez. Griezmann. Jimenez. And it's Griezmann. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. And here's Alvarez.
Alvarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tries a measured ball. Rafinha. Rafinha puts a cross in. Deftly away. Rafinha. That's a cute ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's been taken short. Cross from... Oh, what a climb! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Griezmann. Baina. Oh, there's a probing ball. Araujo gets over and intercepts. João Cancelo. Araujo. Pedri. Araujo. Pedri. Araujo. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Now it's Rashford. Molina. Gonzalez. Molina. And here's Gonzalez. Gonzalez. Gonzalez with the cross. And that has been clubbed away. Chance to shoot! Yamal. De Jong. Balde forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. Now it's Griezmann. Gonzalez. Nice control. And it's Molina.
It's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Shoots! Oh, try to keep... Could be danger here! And here's Gonzalez. Gonzalez. Llorente. And it's played forward. Looking to break at pace. Dani Olmo. Now it's Yamal. Cuts out the pass. And it's Olmo. Barcelona.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so we're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping it. And the finish! Yamal. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. That has been knocked clear. Rafinha. That has found him in acres of space. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Balde. Balde. And here's Yamal. De Jong. Played out to the right. João Cancelo. In by Cancelo. A mighty effort! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gonzalez. Molina. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. That's a nicely shaped ball. Great position, and the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Danger averted for now. And it's Olmo. Rafinha. Rashford. That's the keeper's ball. Kubasi. Rafinha. And here's Rashford. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Baina. Jimenez. That's really well manoeuvred. Balde. Araujo. Pedri. That's been drilled forward. Griezmann. And here's Baina. Baina looking to get on the end of this. Defending of the desperate variety. Yamal. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. Araujo aim forwards. Yamal. Out to the right. Bullish header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Jimenez goes forward.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Kubasi. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Dani Olmo, and it's Rashford. Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo played out towards the right wing. Cleared away. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Rashford. Rashford, oh, good spread. Oblak gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Jimenez. Gonzalez. Can he get onto this? Alvarez. Gonzalez. And the ball's come loose here. Gonzalez played out towards the right wing. Rashford could move up a gear here. Kubasi. João Cancelo. De Jong. Caresses it through. Kubasi with the clearance. Rafinha. It's a lovely, neat pass. Llorente, gently done. Now it's Rashford. And it's Rashford. Now it's Dani Olmo. Baina. Time and again they are repelled. Rashford. Dani Olmo. Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Biner. Up towards the front line. Araujo gets it away. Has a look and plays it forward. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now what's he got in mind? Yamal. Now it's Rashford. Now what about a counter-attack? Over to the left. Rafinha. Jimenez. Gonzalez. Gonzalez. Molina. Molina forwards and with intent. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Rashford. Pedri spread out to the left. That's the throw. Rafinha crossed in once more. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Molina. Moved on forwards. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Rashford. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Cancelo. This is gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's anyone's ball now. It's gone out for a throw-in. Biner. Oh, this looks sharp. Balde shifted upfield. Dani Olmo. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Molina. Gonzalez. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rafinha. Now this could be a chance. Rashford proves just a little bit too strong. Gonzalez. Griezmann. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Biner. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Rashford. Do have a chance to counter here. Proves too strong.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Balde. De Jong. Dani Olmo. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Pedri. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha played out to the left flank. Header! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Lamine Yamal clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Jimenez. Griezmann.
Up towards the front line. João Cancelo makes the interception. Pedri. Araujo. Pedri. Balde. Baina. That's an imaginative pass. Balde. Araujo. Pedri. De Jong, gently done. And it's Olmo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Alvarez. Great defending, strong and determined. Rafinha. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Jimenez.
Llorente. It's a pretty loose pass. Alvarez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Yamal. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Calmly anticipates.
Griezmann.
Nice looking ball. Alvarez providing an outlet on that flank. Dani Olmo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gonzalez. He is just caressing the ball. Climbs up big! Rafinha. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Llorente. Llorente forwards and with intent. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Jimenez aimed forwards. Araujo. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Over to the left. Now it's Rafinha. And it's Pedri. Pedri spread out to the left. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, this is a great position. Moved on forwards. Griezmann. This looks promising. So what can they make of this? Llorente. And it's Olmo. And here's Rashford. Jimenez wins the duel this time. There's great running on show here, but oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Gonzalez, backward it goes. Yamal. De Jong. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Rafinha. Jimenez cuts it out. Griezmann. Gonzalez, shifted upfield, and it's Molina. Now that's well seen too. Griezmann. Dani Olmo. And it's played forward. That's very neat. Llorente. Lofted upfield. That is a little undercooked. Jimenez. Llorente. And it's Rashford. It's run loose here. Dani Olmo. Barcelona, and he shoots! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
That's really well manoeuvred. Araujo makes the interception. Pedri. De Jong. De Jong, gently done. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Jong. Llorente. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? João Cancelo. Pedri. Pau Kubasi driven forward. Llorente. Aim forwards. Baina. Now it's Baina. Now it's Baina. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Muscular approach does pay off here. Molina. Played towards the front line. Yamal wins the duel this time. Pedri. Balde. Molina. Has a quick glance. Gonzalez in acres of space out wide. Rashford. Out to the left it goes. He's shifting through the gears here. And the keeper has it. Araujo can get it clear. De Jong. And it's Olmo. Yamal. Jimenez. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Llorente. Oh, Red, nice interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. João Cancelo. A chance to play it in. Yamal's cross. And he's there to clear it. Llorente forwards and with intent. And the counter is on. That's been slipped through. Alvarez. Well, what's he giving here? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
And he's heaved it away. Gonzalez. Molina. Gonzalez. Llorente. Griezmann. Back into the middle. João Cancelo cuts out the pass. Can he spark a counter here? Araujo. Dani Olmo. And it's Olmo. That has been cut short. Throwing. Dani Olmo. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And that has been cleared. It's a goal kick. Llorente. Moved on forwards. And here's Alvarez. Gonzalez. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Keeper has taken decisive action. That's a throw. And it's Llorente. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Dani Olmo. Pedri. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi. Nicely aimed pass.
Rashford really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. Fine up. Balde. Rafinha. Now it's Rashford. Rafinha. Rashford. Crossed into the box. Clears it away. And here's Rashford. And there's the shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson for them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Llorente. Jimenez shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. And
that is as far as they're going to go.
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Baina. Baina. He's making a real surge on the left. Played in deep. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Time to deliver. De Jong getting this one clear. Dani Olmo. Araujo. Pedri. Aim forwards. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Griezmann. Griezmann, that's a delicate pass. Al-Kubasi is there, and he can get that clear. Baina plays it short. João Cancelo attempts a clearance. And it's Llorente. Shot, surely! Lacking in accuracy.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Rafinha. Is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Molina. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And play for a throw. And it's Griezmann. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Dani Olmo. Yamal. Molina cuts it out. Gonzalez, gently done. De Jong gets it clear. Moved on forwards. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Now here's the delivery. That's the keeper's ball. Kubasi. Yamal. Dani Olmo. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo looking for a run-up. Llorente. Dani Olmo, and here's Rashford.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Alvarez. Llorente spread out to the left. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Llorente. Now the breakaway, and it's Rashford. Yamal, now it's De Jong. And here's Rafinha. Great defending, strong and determined. Jimenez. Llorente. Griezmann. Llorente. Gonzalez. Griezmann. Pedri. And it's played forward. Jimenez gets rid without sophistication. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Alvarez. Clipped into space. And that has been cleared.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Molina gently done. And it's Llorente. Rashford. Now it's Dani Olmo. João Cancelo has created one goal already. And here's Yamal. Aimed in towards the centre. He can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. De Jong. Yamal. He's in plenty of space here. That'll be a corner. Taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Dani Olmo at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Griezmann, oh, good spread. Llorente. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann!
Griezmann really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
That has been knocked clear. Llorente. Well, they could break here. Searching pass he's played there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Baina forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Kubasi. Yamal. And here's Rashford. Played out to the right. And that pass just didn't quite work. Gonzalez. Molina. Well Played right into his path. And he's there to get it away. Gonzalez swings it across.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Rafinha. Balde. Oh, good-looking ball. Bina. Quick ball upfield. Al-Kubasi tries to clear. Llorente. Alvarez. Chance for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Alvarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Now it's Dani Olmo. Brilliantly cut out. And they can counter here. Alvarez. Bina. Alvarez. Bina. Oh, he's found support out wide. Tries to get it clear. Hoisted clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Llorente. Molina. Gonzalez. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Bina. Llorente. Overhit and out of play. Gonzalez does really well to win the ball there. Llorente. Molina. Moved on forwards. Yamal. Kubasi. Araujo. Pedri. Rashford. Now he's off and running. Bina. João Cancelo wins the duel this time. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Balde. Araujo. Kubasi. De Jong. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bina. And it's Bina. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rafinha. Balde. Keeper's got good distance on that. Bina did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Llorente. Griezmann. And here's Alvarez! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kubasi. João Cancelo. And it's Bina. And that's aimed into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And reclaimed it in a trice. Jimenez. Molina. Jimenez. Molina. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Gonzalez. Gonzalez with the cross. De Jong is there and he can get that clear. Pedri. Balde. Pedri. Rashford. Out to the left it goes. Dani Olmo. Yamal. De Jong. And he cuts out the supply. Gonzalez. Jimenez. Molina shifted upfield. Molina. Gonzalez. Molina. Gonzalez. He is through here. Hit into the middle. Oh, that's overhit. Araujo aimed forwards. Calmly anticipates. Yamal. Rafinha. Always onto this. Dani Olmo. Tries a deft little ball. Dani Olmo looking to run onto it. Pedri with the short one. There are a few waiting for it. Pedri. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And it's Bina. Oh, that's a nice ball. Bina looking to get on the end of this. Up he goes! Just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Llorente. Griezmann. Alvarez. That is a brilliant interception. Pedri. João Cancelo. Out to the right. Yamal. Dani Olmo. And it's Olmo. Yamal. João Cancelo. Dani Olmo. Baina. Chance here to counter. Balde gets across to intercept that. Dani Olmo. Yamal. Now it's Rashford. Dani Olmo. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And here's Dani Olmo. João Cancelo. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Griezmann. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Llorente. One time, excellent interception. Baina. Can he latch on to this? He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Baina. Cross goes in there. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Pedri. Alvarez. He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Alvarez is offering a wry smile there.
Baina goes short. Molina. Showing good feet. Baina. And it's going to be another one. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's going to be another corner. It's a loose ball. Rashford. And here's the chance to counter. João Cancelo. played forward. Rashford is onto it in a flash. And it's Griezmann. Llorente. And here's Gonzalez. Oh, that's nice. He's gone for goal! No, not quite.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Jimenez gets over and intercepts. Molina. Gonzalez.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And here's Gonzalez. Very nicely done. And here's Gonzalez. Molina. Oh, it's played into the area. They've played it short. And it's going to be another one. And here's Can he finish? They've done it! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Pedri. Over to the left. Balde. Balde forwards and with intent. And it's Bina. Griezmann. Bina. That is lovely. Llorente. And he thumps it clear. Rashford. Gonzalez. Gonzalez. That'll be a throw. Molina played back. Oh, smashing header! Couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Interception, his positioning was spot on. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Griezmann. And here's Alvarez. And here's Gonzalez. Alvarez. And he'll shoot here!
that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Balde chips it through. Good play through for the wide man. He's got away. Climbs up big. No, he's got that completely wrong. Gonzalez making good progress on the right-hand side. Balde. Araujo. De Jong. Nicely intercepted. Llorente. Vaina. Moved on forwards. Kubasi. Pedri. Araujo. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Alvarez.
Barcelona are probably looking to run the clock down now. They clearly feel that the job is done.
Barcelona. Llorente! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's not going far. And it's Llorente. And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Marcos Llorente clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Vaina with the short one. Vaina. Llorente. Gonzalez. Turns and goes back. Swings it across. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Out towards the flank. That's good play. Can he deliver? Vaina's a mighty effort! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
João Cancelo. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Yamal. And here's Rashford. Yamal looking to penetrate opposition lines. Gonzalez. Now, what about a counter-attack? Long ball looking to counter. here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Alvarez cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
To the left it goes. That's tidy. So who's he picking out? And here's Griezmann. Griezmann. And it's Bina. Good ball, good take. Oh, nice touch. There are a few waiting for it. And here's Llorente. Molina. And here's Gonzalez. Now it's Griezmann. Alvarez. Big chance! It's anyone's ball now. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Molina. Oh, sweet feet. Bina. Lovely. Now Gonzalez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gets it away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Succumbs to the pressure. Araujo. João Cancelo. De Jong. Balde. Rafinha. Araujo. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Griezmann. That's really well manoeuvred. Played in here. Araujo attempts a clearance. Rafinha. De Jong shifted upfield. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Played back to the goalkeeper. Jimenez. Gonzalez. Molina. Molina forwards and with intent. João Cancelo. Pedri. Balde. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Now it's Rashford. Yamal. De Jong. De Jong, gently done. Corner then.
it's been taken short.
Dani Olmo. Now it's Pedri.
Is the shot on?
And it's Balde. Ah, such a clever touch. Rafinha. Pedri knocks it out wide. Tries to get it clear. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Baina. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kubasi. And it's played forward. And here's De Jong. Baina, aim forwards. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Rafinha with the clearance. Jimenez. And it's Llorente. Played out to the right. Llorente. Great defending, strong and determined. Llorente was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's neat. Rafinha. And here's Rashford. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And he decides to cross it. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. That's been won straight back. Gonzalez. Llorente. Oh, good spread. Rafinha forwards and with intent. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Kubasi. And it's Cancelo. Yamal. João Cancelo hangs in, up he goes! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Griezmann. That's a nicely weighted pass. Araujo gets good distance on it. Dani Olmo played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Alvarez. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Cancelo, and it's Cancelo. Dani Olmo. Baina. Llorente, and it's played forward. And that was very necessary. Griezmann. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
Marcos Llorente certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Gonzalez. Can he get onto this? Rafinha. João Cancelo. Al Kubasi, gently done. Dani Olmo. And it's Rashford. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Yamal. Purring through the gears. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he has shown a yellow card. Yamal. De Jong. Kubasi. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. Thinks one through. Rashford. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Llorente shifted upfield. Molina. And it's lofted through here. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Dani Olmo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Nice physical challenge. Griezmann. And here's Baina. Now it's Alvarez. Jimenez. And it's Molina. Lovely feet. Llorente. Barcelona could counter here. Tries to dink it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Played into the middle. Jimenez with the clearance. Araujo. Rafinha. Balde. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's there to clear it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's going to go a long way. Rafinha. Balde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Araujo gets rid without sophistication. Played out to the right. Molina. Gonzalez. Just deflected behind for a corner. Dina plays it short. Cross it go. Oh, what a climb! Dani Olmo. And it's Llorente. Wins the duel this time. Looking to break at pace. João Cancelo. Balde. Moved on forwards. Llorente. And here's Griezmann. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's Gonzalez. Now that's a fine challenge.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Griezmann chasing after it. Pedri. Chance here to counter. Rashford. Calmly anticipates.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Yamal. And here's Dani Olmo. Rafinha.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Llorente. That's Gonzalez. And it's Molina. Molina crosses it in. And that has been cleared. Dina. Looking for a decent ball in. Pau Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. Now who's going to be first to this? Can he stop it going out? Chance to play it in. Oh, that it shot it goal! Climbs up big! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, that was so poor, a very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Alvarez. Baina. Griezmann.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Griezmann.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Yamal, and he's running through.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Baina played with finesse. Cleared away. Llorente, played out wide. That's very neat. Molina looking to get on the end of this. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
De Jong goes forward. Yamal. And it's played forward.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Olmo. Here's a shot! And that's off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Griezmann. Oh, good spread. Molina, gently done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kubasi. Molina wins the duel this time. Pedri. Rashford. Yamal. Knocks it out wide. Looks across. A mighty effort! And that would have been game, set and match.
And the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Baina. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Alvarez.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
João Cancelo. And he goes cross-field. Rafinha. Dani Olmo, spread out to the left. Cross from Rafinha. Jimenez gets good distance on it. Molina. Molina forwards and with intent.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Really well manoeuvred.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Molina. Gonzalez. Here's Gonzalez. And here's Alvarez. Proves too strong. Gonzalez. Gonzalez! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Yamal. Dani Olmo. And here's Rashford. It's been slipped through. Dani Olmo! Oh, should have put that away.
Dani Olmo really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Dani Olmo. Llorente gets across to intercept that. Yamal. Oh, well measured. That's a good ball. Rashford. Promising position. Cross from Kant. Shapes to shoot!
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that is out of play.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Aim forwards. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Rashford.
It's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Balde. Rafinha succumbs to the pressure. Llorente. Molina. Gonzalez. Great defending, strong and determined. Moved on forwards. Rafinha. Gonzalez. Balde. Rafinha is hurtling down that left-hand side. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Rashford. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
João Cancelo, delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Llorente. And it's Baina. And it's played forward.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Over to the left. It's a waiting looking ball that. Balde. And he cuts out the supply.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And it's played forward. Well, that's well seen too.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Pau Kubasi aim forwards. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha does really well to win the ball there. Pedri. Yamal. Yamal. Now it's Rashford. Dani Olmo. Rafinha.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And it's Baina.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rafinha. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Now it's Yamal. Great work on the overlap. Clears it away. So here comes the substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Llorente. Oh, good take in a good area. Llorente. And it's Molina.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Well read, nice interception. Lobbed in behind.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's really well manoeuvred.
Araujo have it back and can go again.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. João Cancelo.
That's been drilled forward. 4 extra minutes added on.
Molina. Baina. And here's Alvarez. Pedri can get it clear.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
And it's Llorente.
They are right into last chance territory.
Dani Olmo. Yamal.
And the counter is on.
Kubasi. Pau Kubasi.
It's a sharp pass.
Rashford wins the duel this time. Molina.
Llorente. So what can they make of this? Oh, it's come loose. Rashford.
Can he spark a counter here? Dani Olmo.
Dani Olmo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Dani Olmo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pedri
Goes short.
Valde tries a cross. Tries to get it clear. Yamal. Now it's Dani Olmo.
Decent chance!
Great strike. The test for the keeper. Jimenez.
Llorente.
Gonzalez. Molina.
Up towards the front line.
Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha.
Llorente.
Araujo cuts it out. Pedri. Kubasi. Pedri. Gonzalez.
Final seconds, this has to be it. Llorente.
And here's Alvarez. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
And it's Llorente. Baina.
They need to get it in quick.
He's well positioned.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. There's going to be another change here.
I think this is going to add an entirely different dimension to their attack now. They've got the physical presence, they've got a real aerial threat, and it looks more promising from here.
All square again into the dying minutes. And that is it, the referee has seen enough.
So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither